Hey Floss Tube, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's the 17th of March. It's a Friday. You've reached my Floss Tube channel, my channel all about stitching and stuff. Hello and welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a great stitchy fortnight, and yeah. Hello and welcome. Welcome if you're a new viewer. It's lovely to have you here. Welcome back if you're returning. It's always good to be amongst friends. And yeah, so just having a quick look around, you know. Weather report for Joe. Oh, blue sky now. It was really cloudy earlier. Fucking daffodils in the garden. Spring is on its way. Is spring on its way? We had snow last week, so you know. I mean, when I say snow, I mean there was like a centimetre on the ground that lasted till lunchtime. So obviously UK blizzard conditions. I mean, I know some places in the UK had a lot worse than I did, but you know, enough to cause disruption. So, okay, it's been my stitchy bug's a bit kind of like, I'm either like everything or nothing. I'll just try to think. No, okay, no, it's cool. We're all good. We're all good. There might be a couple of things I've missed. It is what it is, isn't it? Right, okay. So I've been doing my cupboard, having a good old sort out. I mentioned last time, basically I'm using net curtain rods, which are the extendable ones, which sit on two like kind of little bracket wiry things. And these are the clips that I bought to hang them with. So they're just like little crocodile clips. And what I've been doing is, I don't know how many fabrics, so we'll use this. It's literally in my cupboard. I hung like that in their bags, and yeah. So this is my second box of these now. Well, not second box. I bought a box of 100 in the box, and then I had to buy another 50. And obviously I've got quite a lot left over, so I had about 120 pieces of fabric. Well, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I can shop and it's really nice actually. So I go in the cupboard now and go, ooh, well, I think I want to do this on 18 count. So okay, that's 18 count. I'm thinking of blue. Oh look, there's the section of 18 count blue fabrics. I will say, I'm nearly finished. I will film a little. Here's my cupboard. So I'm really liking it. It's really good. So, so what? 15, 16. Let's put it this way. It's cost me less than 20 quid to kit it out. Not the fabric, obviously, that's a lot more than that. But the two rods I bought from Dunelm. They're not the tension ones. You need to have the fixings, but they came with fixings, so it was fine. And they were like £1.20 each for my cupboard. So I bought one that was too big, but then I literally just got a pair of pliers and cut it down. So you know, it was fine. It works. Yeah. And so that's the clips were the most expensive bit. And then I just went to Tesco and brought 2 packs of sandwich bags, and just the small ones that are so big. Popped the fabric in there. Job's a good one. So yeah, okay. So it might have been like 21 quid, but you know, I thought it was a really kind of cost-effective way of doing it, because I would have spent 7 or 8 quid on a box anyway for them. So. Because the one that was in was broken and the other one was full. So I love it. It's working well. I've got space for about 12 pieces of fabric left on the rail. So it's not good when I'm expecting 20 pieces this year from the 2 fabric clubs I'm in. Yeah, because Sparklies has gone to bi-monthly. So, but I get 2 pieces. So I'm having 2 pieces of 36 count linen from Sparklies every other month. And then starting this month, invoices have been paid. And then I've also got fabrics from Crafty Kate and I'm in her 18 count Ada group, and she does a preview, and so it's not a surprise, but it looks so pretty, the pieces for this month. So I'm really excited to get my first piece of fabric from Kate. Both are linked below. So, okay, right, we're going to jump into some whips because I've rambled now. Okay, so last Saturday, I don't know what was wrong with me. I was like on it, totally on it. I managed like 1,250 stitches in a day, which is unusual for me. You know, it usually means that the Sunday I'm like, I can't stitch. I kind of, it's like my brain goes, you've only got this number of stitches you can do in a week, and if you do it all in one day, then it's all gone. Anyway, so I put a little bit into Spider Moon by Just Nan. Didn't do much. That's Spider Moon by Just Nan. Oh, it is the right way. At a moment there, I thought it was upside down. So this is one that I adopted from Sharon, who adopted it from somebody else, and that's where I'm at. So basically, I just did some border. So, and I'm really liking these little bobbin thread things. Working really well, holding, especially for the border, because I can just run the threads up and then put them out the way. So, I think this is 32 count Murky by Picture This Plus. As Sharon adopted it, she doesn't know what the fabric is either. Could be 28 count. I could check it. I think it's 32. So I think the call for's are 32. So, and that's using Sullivans floss. Okay, Autumn Towne. I am really enjoying stitching on this at the moment. Autumn Towne by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Just doing that instead. It looks a bit like that. And I am stitching it with all the called for DMC, the called for Weeks Dye Works, and then the two Glorianas that were called for. One is a DMC, which is 115, which is the red, the variegated dark reds, and then for the other one, which does all those really pretty multicoloured trees, yeah, like the one by my thumb there, I'm doing in these three from 21st Century Yarns, and they are thicker. They're silk, but they're thicker. They're kind of more like a, I guess, 2 strands, which is, I'm only doing 1, but you know, it's fine. It's all good. And I'm kind of doing, I think there are 6 trees, and I'm basically doing 1 large and 1 small in each colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 6 and a little bit. So, which I will probably do in the one that's the multi for the little bit. Yeah. So I'm enjoying this, and I guess, yeah. I must have those. Those are the other ones that came with it. I must have those to my, add those to my stash. Right. Okay, so here we go. This is on an 18 count Woodland by Fabric Flair for Lakeside Needlecraft. Oh, and that is showing up quite true. This is one of the first times that you've actually been able to see the colour of the fabric, because it always washes up and it's really pale, and you kind of look at it and go, oh, you're just like, I love that. Look at that. Oh. So since you last saw it, I have probably put in, let's have a quick look. Oh, okay, so I've done that house. It's a bit crooked. I say it's not crooked. It's because there's a tree that goes there. I think I did some of that. Oh, I've done that one. Finished that one. I just had a couple of lines at the barn, and I have put in more sky. So the sky, the end is in sight. So there we go with that. And that's in a bag from Knit Bags. Jubilee Joy got a bit of love, not as much as I was hoping, but it got some. So Jubilee Joy by Samplers and Stitches, and I am stitching Happy and Glorious, which is this one. I've done the other 2, and this is stitched on 36 count barely bronzed with a kind of my own conversion and a bit of call for. of 36 count parchment. No, belly bronzed. I've said that. There we go. So I have since you last saw it, basically I've got the outline of the house in mostly. Yeah, mostly the outline of the house. I've got the top floor bricks to finish, but there we go. And it's windows. Look at that. Happy, happy. It's looking good. And so basically, once the house is finished, I've got happy and to do, and then a little border, and then it's done. So that'll be exciting. So my plan is to get this done. I want to finish this on the day of the coronation, because obviously Happy and Glorious is from God Save the King, God Save the Queen. Depending on which one. Well, it's God Save the Queen when I started it. It's God Save the King now. So Huck Farm was a WIPGO call, and that has seen a little bit of love. Huck Farm by the fantastic Janine McGowan of the Blue Flower, who, if you watch her floss tube, you will have seen Tudor Bee. Oh, there he is. Janine saw my floss tube and saw Tudor Bee, and we finished and said, oh, you must send me a picture so I can show it on my channel for her finishes thing. So Tudor Bee, as seen on the Blue Flower. So there we go, Huck Farm. So this was released Market 2020, and really was the market, darling. This is on Stormy or Snowy, which one is it? Snowy Skies by Sparklies. I can never remember which one because she does both. There we go. I have reached the bottom. I think I might have done that. No, I haven't. There we go. I had reached the bottom. So, oh, excuse me. There we go. That's a bit better. So last time you saw it, I think I just had a head. So I finished the skirt. I love the skirt. Well, I haven't finished it. She's got some. I think I've got one stitch to put in the centre of each of those flowers. Started the vine. Put a pot in. And then I did all of this down here. It's slightly out somewhere. I fudged it a bit. And I put in all the white flowers. Oh, and gave the bear a branch. So, really happy with the progress. And that I've met my WIPGO goal of 5 days on that. And it's about 1,600 stitches, I think it was. Give or take a few. And I'm stitching this in the cool floor. It's a big one. It's a big one. So I'm pretty sure it fills this fat quarter, pretty much. Might be slightly less on the one side, but it's not going to be far off because so I've got to the bottom and I've got 3 inches all the way around so far. No, they're not a good for whip bag. Stitch all the things bag. Okay, so this is my new start. And I am stitching Sewn in Friendship, a collaborative project by Heartstring, Samplery and Plum Samplers. No, that is the right way. And I am stitching this as a round robin with Heather, link is my homeboy, and Sharon Stitching on Instagram. We are going to do it as the full piece like that, except Heather has slightly tweaked the words so it says a token for our friend, from our hearts to your hands. So yeah, so just kind of pluralised it a bit really. So I have done my own conversion because the call for is pretty much all weeks, although I had most of them, but I just kind of went through and just pulled stuff. So here is my conversion. So we've got a pretty Gloriana silk for the blue. I slightly brightened it up. We've got Snowflake by Weeks, black staying as the DMC, and I need to get 3787. And then we've got Sunset, Copper, Sunset by Classic Colour Works, and then the rest are gas. So copper, ruby slipper, briar rose, baby spinach, apple cider, and rather than doing black, I'm doing the words as blue spruce. So yeah, dark, it's like a very dark greeny blue. So really happy with the colour palette. I think it's really pretty. And I have yeah, I've eliminated 2 colours because they were really close, and I kind of was looking throughout the pattern. Heather and I sort of did a conversion, and it's fine. I've basically eliminated kind of 2 of the brick colours. And I'm stitching this on 18 count Rose Potpourri by Sparklies. And there we go. That's my start. So really pleased. Actually, so I mean, it will 3-inch margins because Heather and Sharon use Q-snaps, so they need them. There's more space than I would normally allow. That's fine. That is about half of the mandala in the middle. It's big. It's a big girl. It's a big girl. Yeah. So there we go. That's my start on that. It's nice to just be able to put some of the colour just to make sure they all worked on this fabric. And so that is the, that's also blue spruce. And then we've got the green, which is baby spinach, I think it is. Baby spinach, the Gloriana for the bird's head, and then 2 of the reds, which I think was ruby slipper and sunset. So loving it. Very happy with my conversion. It's quite close, to be honest, but it's just a bit brightened up slightly from that. So there we go. So put everything away. Right then. So this goes into the haul haul and FO section. How does that? Right then. There we go. So Abi Bella Stitch, you know her, you love her, has charted all of the Grand Prix circuits for the F1 this year. All 23 of them. And she's releasing them all on her Ko-fi, and you can find them. I have linked, it's all linked below, at least it should be, as long as Abi says yes. Abi, please say yes. Yeah, so Bahrain was released as a freebie. This is I told you last week all about this, last time, about my plans for my F1 Christmas tree. So I'm a simple big pack of Hobbycraft White Ada. I just went out and bought them. I just realised I had didn't have enough of a good colour that was kind of, yeah, that would work. I didn't have enough, so I went out and just went and bought a massive piece. I don't need all of it, but it was either 2 small packs, so one big, be done with it. So there we go. So I slightly changed the word, and I changed it to Bahrain International Circuit. So I decided I'm going to actually put the circuit names rather than just the Grand Prix. And then you can't see, but there are tiny coloured lines on there, which doesn't show up particularly clearly, but which denote the sectors. And the DRS zones and the speed trap. Kinda. So if I thought about it, I would have stitched I would have done them in the colour sectors, and it would have been amazing, but you know, hindsight and all that. So it was actually a really good just to go and use up stuff that's in my, I've got a tin of random threads that will come with cross stitcher and stuff like that. So these are they for the sectors and the speed traps, and I threw in an orange for McLaren, and then I'm doing it in the main stitching is 37-38. So as you can see, I need to get another skein of. So Abi released, a lot of sews there, sorry. Look, Abi released the Saudi track. This is the Jeddah Corniche circuit. So I should be stitching that this weekend. Yeah, look, 2 of 23, bless her. So that's I've been and bought that this week, printed it out, I'm ready to go. Yeah, so expect to see these a lot. And this is for the Bella Stitch Grand Prix Sal. I can't speak. And they also work nicely with Stitch F1. Like what worms and whatnots today. Yeah, so it's a race weekend. I'll put the graphic in here too. I've made a note. Plus F1 stuff. There we go. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, it needs to go in there. So yes, there we are with that. So that's all of the stitching. Quick sip of my cold coffee, and then I'm going to move into haul. I've got my market releases. I've got a couple of cute things I've picked up that might interest a few people, and got 2 magazine flip throughs. It's a busy old one. I've still got giveaways to do. Oh. So the works have just seem to have a new range of stuff out. They've always had the Make and Create line, but I've got 2 really cute boxes of washi tape and some spring stickers. Now they are white edged ones, but they're cute. Look at that, it's cuteness. And they've got some really nice card and scrapbooking packs too that I'm tempted to grab a couple of. So for all that card making and scrapbooking I do. But they were cute and they had bees and, floralness, and they were lovely. Anyway. So I'm going to do my punch needle flip choices first, and then I'm going to do Cross Stitcher. Cross Stitcher magazine. I didn't check what, £3.95. Okay, I've just written in my show notes £3.92. £3.95. This is very British today. It's a very British issue. I mean, it's a British magazine, but So free kit is ship in a bottle bookmark. Might be a nice one for Father's Day, maybe. So there we go. There it is. It's cute. Sorry, my nose is running now. Oh dear. Okay, so contents page. Out there. Love the John Constantine stuff. It's not cross stitch, but I really do like them. Out there. All heading up towards the coronation, really. Usual Willow Fabrics offers. But Cardiff House. Basically, it's a nice semi-detached house with a bay window. I wouldn't say that was exclusive to Cardiff, but definitely seen a few of those knocking around, but it's really nice. Okay, so this is the this is called Happy and Glorious. This is the Royal Sampler from this magazine. Anyway, so I think it's a beautiful, beautiful sampler. And now, I love me a bit of royal stitching. So my plan is I don't want to stitch all of that because it would take me forever and I wouldn't really display it. However, I do love this band here and I'm quite taken with the carriage. So my plan is to swap the 2 bands around, maybe use that border as well and create perhaps a couple of drums or something like that, which I kind of like the idea of. So that's my plan for it. And I might change the beads on because the carriage is beaded, but I don't like the beads. They've used like cream beads. and it just kind of, yeah, I'm not happy with that, but it's a big, it's 170 wide, and if I did those two sections, it would be, so those three sections with the flowers would be 100, so it would be, so I mean, that's still massive. So that is 100 and, yeah, huge, but I really like it. And yeah, anywho, that's my plan. That's my plan. Note this off, go and copy the chart. So yeah, oh, flip through, that's what we were doing. Sorry, brain. So there it is again. It's got quite a big key of colours. It's all DMC. All DMC, 2 light effects, and some beads. I use a lot of light effects, but I only need 3 skeins of it. Good grief. Anyway, birthday cards. Spring sampler. Again, it's like the snowdrop one, where it was like so many bands of the same thing. Although these are slightly different, but the cottage on one band would be cute. There's a Faye What by Faye Walsh. We've got Westminster Abbey on a tote bag. Or I mean, you could just do it as a regular thing, but letters and stuff. Oh, I missed that one as well. Lampshade. Mouse. Kind of reminds me, I'm trying to think of the, I don't know, it's got a cat on the other side. It is really cute. Dress up dolls thing. That picture. Interview Lauren Turner, who likes to chart royal things. Another Zoo Animals letter library. I'm not entirely sure how many of these we actually need, but you know, every magazine. Okay, yeah. In my hoop, and they've got this pot and teacup thing where you braid the floss to make it look like it's pouring. I'm not sure cording actually would have made better. Anyway, creating a classic is Street Party. So this is a part work one, and it is huge, and it is probably full coverage, or like 95% full coverage. So look, yes, the only thing that isn't stitched are the clouds. Yeah, so you can see that the clouds are the only thing that aren't stitched. Wow. Well, that is a lot. 120 by 360. Huge. And they've done it on 14 count as well. Good grief. Okay, so Ready Steady Stitch is some little cards with tags. Which are cute. I like this one. Oh, that's nice. And I'm really liking the stitch along for 2023. I didn't know what year we were in. Look, landmarks of Great Britain. Love this. And there's going to be, look, there you go, lots of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 36. That would be 36 landmarks. So, seen the Angel Love, definitely seen Big Ben, seen Blackpool Tower, never seen Blarney Castle. We could read some of the ones on there last night, but couldn't get all of them. But yeah, I think I might have to do this one. And they've been sensible. They have literally started it at the top and working their way down, which I am very happy about. So yeah, I think I stands a good chance of being stitched. I think it'd make it really quite a cool wall hanging. I'm just trying to find the overall size of it. Okay. Well, A, it's not being done on 14 count. Thank you very much. So 357 by 138. I'll have to do some maths. And then find a giant piece of fabric. I don't think it wasn't that big. Oh, no. I'll work it all out anyway. They've got a new little feature, which cover the chart, which is take a tea break, which is a cute little chart, which I actually quite like. I don't like that chart, but I like the idea of having some little quick ones. And that's only like 30 by 30, so they've still got Savvy Stitchery, because I really enjoyed that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's just the beginner's bit. Ah, so that's obviously replacing Savvy Stitcher. Oh, there you go. So, and then that's the next issue. So there we go. That is Cross Stitcher 395. Oh. Don't put it in the project bag, Kerry. Just put it there though. Yeah. Okay. Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This is the spring 2023 issue. So, and so these are just my picks. There are lots more things in there. These are just the ones that are really cool to me. So we have got Hello Spring by Cherry Hill Stitchery. I'm guessing that's going to be, because like I need another seasonal set, but I'm guessing that's going to be another series. That's the word I was looking for. Lucy Beam, Rebecca Lowland of Lucy Beam. Friends are like the flowers of life. I like that. I just love the, I like the potential you could have for that one with all the colour change. You could just like go mad. Abi Top Knot, little Easter egg there. Based on a traditional, and I can't think what it is, Ukrainian I thought it was. But again, you could change the colours. A couple of variegated. Barbara Anna, look at those dandelions, they're cute. And that's called Spring Parade. And my last one is Lindy Stitches, Stephanie Webb, You're the Bee's Knees. Love that. So there you go, that's my pick from Punch Needle. I say there were several other projects, cross stitch projects in there that weren't my thing. So there might be something there for you. Okay, market releases. Good grief, it's a long video. Okay, first up is Floor Etchings by Heart in Hand. Love this. I mean, obviously I love it because I brought it, but I like the colours. I love the style. And it's just, yeah, really, really. It's not huge either. It's 121 by 65, so it's not huge, but I really love that. What's that green? Because it's pretty. Secret Garden by Classic Colourworks. It's only 6 colours too. Yeah. Then I got Float. Well, no, I didn't. That's the wrong one. I thought it was a bit thin. Try again. There we go. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Float and Sting from Plum Street and Heartstring Samplery. Love those. Love the bee one more, but I just think they're fun companion pieces. And I probably actually would stitch these separately, unlike the other companion one, which I did with doing as well. And then this wasn't a market, but this has just come out as well. And this is the Bumblebee Petites from Little House. And they're only 39 by 39 each, so hopefully you can knock those out quickly. And then one of the other really, I think, quite a big hit of market is the Polar Plunge set. So we've got Wally the Walrus. I absolutely adore him. I think he is amazing. Whale Hello there. And Polar Bear Peak. And I know that there are 3 more in the series that are coming out in May, I believe. 2 more cardstock ones like that, and then there'll be a downloadable one to purchase directly from Hands On Design, which is a charity one, which I think is for the Special Olympics again, I think. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. So exciting, lots of fun. Okay, we're nearly there, folks. We are nearly there. This was the last giveaway chart. Elizabeth Aston, you've won. If you can drop me an email, my email's in the drop down box below. I'm not going to comment on comments because I know that there's been a lot of issues with spammers and whatnot. So you heard it here first and just here. So let me know and I'll pop it in the post to you. And today's chart is from Tralala, and it is Petit Lapin. Oh, Lapinus. Is that because it's Italian, isn't it? I think. Oh well, anyway, whatever. So baby little bunnies, which I thought was good for spring. It's very shiny because they're in the bag still. So if you are interested in stitching this, just say rabbit. There we go. So open worldwide. I'll send anywhere. Be over 18. Be a subscriber. Don't say giveaway. Free. All those kind of keywords in your comment, and I will enter you. So we're done. Apparently I hadn't finished. So just about to finish typing my show notes up and realised that I actually had a load of shout outs as well. So I am going to do those right this minute. So these are all of the under 1,000 subs club people that I have been watching in the last couple of weeks. I actually had a really big floss tube binge last week. So these should be in order of the people I've linked them. Sorry, I've been eating Bakewell cake, Bakewell Blondie. And then I realised I went to do my next one. I was like, oh yeah, floss tube shoutouts. Okay, Stitchy Nonny, Leonie, she's back after a floss tube hiatus. So go and check out her channel. She starts with a finish parade of what she's done since she last saw us. So new floss tuber shout out. This is Kate. This is Crafty Kate. Fabrics by Crafty Kate is a floss tube channel because she is the dyer that I've been telling you about. So go and check out her channel. She stitches a little bit of, all sorts of stuff. Lots of Bella Filipina mermaids and I can't think what else she's stitching. I should have made notes. I didn't. Anyway, a couple of videos out so you could catch up in an hour. Catch them in 30 minutes if you're watching on 2-speed. Okay, Stitchy Rachel, she is another for the under 1,000 subs club. Lots of samplers and big pieces. Anita, the Violet Stitcher, Dragons. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Dragons. She's also the admin for the Bristol Stitchers group on Facebook. Shelley Key X Stitch, who isn't. That just rolls off my tongue in one go. It's Only Stitching, that's her channel. Sorry, brain. Yeah. Crafting Kirsty. And there's another Fab British floss tuber. Quilts, knits. Was it Crochets Kirsty? I can't remember. And then there's Jamie of Stitching and Wishing, who just stitches, lots of lovely things, lots of what you'll see at market, lots of smalls and things like that. So those are the people I've been watching the last couple of weeks. They are all under 1,000 subs, so go and check them out. They're all linked below and are probably in Dawn, Frosty X Stitch, Watch Dawn. She's under 1,000 subs in her fabulous spreadsheet, which is all linked. Everything's linked, all in the drop down box. So now I'm going to say goodbye properly. So back to my previously recorded video. As you can see, I just bugged the hoodie on because I've gotten cold. I'm still Formula One-ing it. So see you later. Bye bye. I am going to go and watch some Grand Prix practicing because it's Friday. Eat my Bakewell Blondie because Bakewell Blondie, and hopefully stitch a bit. Got loads to do, lots of daily 30 stuff that I want to try and do, but hey ho, it is what it is. So friends, I will see you all in a couple of weeks' time. Oh, before I go, I've started to put together my box of really useful stuff. So I chucked a post-it note in there this morning with some more ideas. So I'm going to do a quick kind of walkthrough of that, hopefully, and I will also do a cupboard tour, hopefully in the next couple of weeks too. Our construction work that I mentioned, or renovation work that I mentioned last week time, has been postponed till May. So we're going to have 1 week, end of kids' birthdays at the end of April, along with family visiting and all that kind of thing, rolling straight into a week of construction. So, yeah, possibly 2 weeks of stuff. So it's going to be chaos here, but I've got a month's reprieve. Probably still ought to do some decluttering and tidying though, you know, because my croffice, please welcome to my croffice, dining room, office, will also then become our living space for at least a week. So I will see you. Oh, Mother's Day on Sunday in the UK, and this is my Mother's Day present. It is my frame for cardinal points. How exciting. The mount isn't white, the mount's a coloured one, but it's backed in. So I will see you all in a couple of weeks' time, friends. Take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.